Hi,
Hi,
curious
curious
foodies!
foodies! JB is not all about cafes, restaurants, or Instagrammable places. We have been exploring the local joints for a while now.
Today, we would like to bring you to some of our favorite places where you can find cheap and good food and where the locals hang out.
Let's go!
For our first stop, we are heading to Tampoi, about 15 minutes drive from JBCIQ. We have been coming to Tampoi Abi Wantan Noodles for more than a year now, and it's always our go-to spot whenever we crave for a good bowl of traditional wantan mee. Just a quick heads up, parking here is pretty limited, so you might need to park a little further away and walk over. But trust us, it's totally worth it. The stall is right outside the coffee shop, so you'll spot it immediately. The place itself is very old school and no frills, but with plenty of seating, both aircon and non-aircon. They have even been featured in Malaysia Best Foods 2025, and honestly, we are not surprised. The menu here is super simple. Wantan mee only. You choose white or dark sauce and pair it with boiled or fried wantan. No long lists, no confusion. They focus on doing one thing really well. We usually go for the white wantan mee, purely our personal preference. And of course, we always order both boiled and fried wantan. Because why choose when you can have both? He always says that eating this wanton mee makes him reminisce his teenage years. This white version is lighter and cleaner in taste, and you really get to enjoy the springy noodles. We love this texture. The wantan filling is juicy, not dry at all. Sometimes simple food like this just hits the spot. If you are more of a beef noodle person, this next spot is a must. Our next stop is Tingzi Beef Noodle in Bukit Indah, about 20 minutes drive from JBCIQ. This is another place we have been coming back to for over a year, and it's always our go-to whenever we are craving a good bowl of beef noodles. You will spot Tingzi easily along the Bukit Indah stretch. The cooking is done right at the front of the shop with air-conditioned seating tucked inside. While waiting for our seats, we get to watch the boss cook right in front of us. It makes the queue feel a little more enjoyable. And it's not just beef noodles here. They also serve pork noodles or fish noodles, so there's really something for everyone. Take note of the hours though. They are open from 8 a.m. to about 2:45 p.m. So this is very much a morning to early afternoon kind of place. Their fresh sliced beef usually sells out by around 11 a.m. So when that's gone, we go for the braised beef and tendon instead. And honestly, it's just as satisfying, whether soup or dry. For the soup version, we always ask for extra sour pickled mustard. It cuts through the richness perfectly and makes the broth even more addictive. And for the dry version, make sure to add their chili. It pairs so well with the sauce and beef, just enough kick to keep every bite exciting. Next up, we are heading to Taman Ungku Tun Aminah, a lively local neighborhood with some great hidden spots that locals love. It is a long established neighborhood in Skudai, just a 20 minutes drive from JBCIQ. It's full of everyday shops, local hawkers, and even a popular night market on Saturdays. These next two places we are about to show you are literally right next to each other. From the fried snack stall across the street to the coffee shop just a few steps away, we usually come here for lunch, then pack some fried snacks to enjoy later at tea break. There's actually a couple of local coffee shops in this area, and even just counting char kway teow stalls alone, there are three to choose from. After trying all three, this stall at Taizi Coffee Shop is our favorite. Just the right balance of flavor and wok hei. Just look at that. The wok hei is on point, and we always ask them to add extra cockles because we just love our char kway teow with lots of hum. Let's be honest, when the food is this good, calories don't count. And after a satisfying lunch, we popped over to Wah Cai 3-in-1 Chinese cake stall. We always grab a few of our favorites: fried chempedak, fried banana, and the 3-in-1 nian gao. Perfect little snacks to take home. Or sometimes, so irresistible, we end up munching on the way. Coming up next is a dish that has sparked intense debates about its origins and who serves it better. Our last stop is Kedai Bak in Hock, and it's actually just a short drive from our first stop. A little heads up though, parking here is limited, and on weekends you might need some patience or a bit of luck. We came here on a weekend lunch, and as you can see, the place was already packed. That's usually a good sign when it comes to local food.
大海，然后这种是鱼羹，
表扬大海
你要大海的我就拿这种骨头少的给你，好不好？红鸡我们叫做海膏
更红的了。
，OK，要帮
先给我样，八个点我一个2人份的就好了。
可以，小问题，
给我一个猪脚哦，
猪脚
猪脚你给我中的，
可以，
我要那个豆腐，
豆腐拿一点点，
那个对，
青菜菇、打不一，
they want the 豆苗。
喜欢豆苗，
这样豆芽苗，
豆芽苗，
可以啊，小问题。青菜菇油条要吗？
豆浆要
，OK，
2份。
好，这样1、2、3、4，这样的。
What we like about this place is that we are not stuck with just the flavorful herbal bak kut teh. You can order a variety of other dishes, from vegetables and tofu to fresh steamed fish. It's great when you're dining with family and everyone wants something a little different. And all this for just ringgit 167. This fish is super fresh and steamed to perfection. Look at how meaty it is. Even though it's crowded, the shop is well ventilated with plenty of fans, so it's never stuffy. Honestly, we wouldn't mind this ambience. The food is definitely worth it.
So, do you like the peppery type or the herbal type of bak kut teh?
You know, right? During Singapore's general election, our local YouTubers covered both the opposition party rallies and the ruling party rallies. But when asked which party do they support, their answer will always be they are undecided. That's because they don't want to lose subscribers. Now, although we only have 400 over subscribers, I will be very, very honest. I like both. Now, viewers, if you do have a preference, do let us know in the comments whether you prefer the peppery type or the herbal type. But do note there are more and more herbal types sprouting up in Singapore. Those doesn't consider as the Singapore type.
Hey, how do you know there are more herbal types sprouting out in Singapore? Is it because you prefer the herbal ones?
I am undecided.
And that wraps up our local eats recommendations.
That's not all. There'll be more as we continue to explore Johor.
So don't forget to follow us so you won't miss the coming ones. Thanks for watching.